Hey everyone, Daniel Whitlow here. So today I'm at the half century of Progess in Rantoul, Illinois. Today's Friday, been here most of the day and here Saturday, also tomorrow. What an incredible show this has been just today. Just seeing the turnout of both people and tractors and equipment here. It's unlike anything I've ever seen. They were featuring the 1206. I heard the other day there were at least 200 1206s here. So between Farmall and International 1206s, that's just incredible. So I have a video driving through most of them. It wasn't all of them. Wouldn't be surprised. So you can see the corn behind me here. I've been watching them pick corn for a couple hours, so I'll have lots of video of that. Plowing. Watched that for a while this morning. The corn still has a little green to it, so the plows were having a lot of trouble. They were getting clogged up. But yeah, thought I'd just take you guys around. And you know, this is not a video where I'm just going to drive around and show everything because it's too big, too many people. I can't imagine coming here without a side-by-side or something. Thanks to my uncle for letting me borrow his. But day one for me, as day two of the show, has been absolutely wonderful, and can't wait to see what tomorrow brings. But with that, let's get into some of the clips. If you like these clips and wanted to see more corn harvesting, I have 2 more videos showing just corn harvesting from Friday and Saturday. A link to those videos can be found in the description below. This is just crazy. I don't know that you guys can even tell just how many side-by-sides are just sitting here waiting and seeing corn picking. Me and another guy were chatting. The amount of money here just in side-by-sides alone is pretty incredible. one thing that's cool is this whole side of the runway here is all about getting the corn basically to market, if you will, or silo or wherever. So all of the corn that was being, you know, picked from all the pickers, whether it was shelled or not, then comes over here and it goes through all the process to the big grain carts, the new age grain carts, and they've been having semi trucks coming in and loading them up using the newer style grain carts. Just for perspective, here is the line of tractors just to get started plowing. And it goes on further than you can even see. want to see more clips of plowing, I have 2 videos showing just plowing from Friday and Saturday. A link to those videos can be found in the description below. I wish you guys could see this in person. It's 40 minutes until the tractor parade, and yet there isn't a spot along the runway. Everything is starting to get too deep. Absolutely incredible. All right, we're after the parade here. Check out my other video that'll have just the parade on it. Everyone's rolling out. We're gonna go, I think, see some beans being harvested. Well, unfortunately, they announced that they were gonna do soybean combining at 2, and they must have started before 1 or around 1, and they had a real small plot, so sadly it's done already. We missed it. That's how quickly things happen around here. Watching the parade and you miss this, and that's okay, but man, really wish we could have seen this. Let me tell you folks, this is one of the nicest John Deeres that I have seen of this generation. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Everything done up on it. Over here is a 60-30, similar. I know the lighting isn't right here. Let me get to the good side of the lighting. But just absolutely beautiful tractors. Every detail on them. Just really neat, really sharp. Makes me wonder, you know, I'm not old enough, you know, did they even look that good the day they were new? Just absolutely phenomenal. So here we have a 60 crawler, only one like this in the world, custom built by Mr. Tim Sweeney. If any of you guys have seen my video from the Eastern 2-Cylinder Expo a couple of years ago, or maybe that was last year, and also he was the gentleman who helped me rebuild the steering valve on my 4020 high crop. So very cool. And we've got another special tractor of his. Here is his 60 mechanical front wheel drive. Again, custom made. He's got a number 5 baler behind it and a custom wagon. And yeah, again, he got a drive shaft out of the junkyard, and yeah, did all of the machining and all the gearing and everything inside to make it work. So very neat setup, very smart man, and he helps me a lot sometimes with my new gen stuff, working on the 3010 and high crop and things. I call him for advice. So look at these paintings here. Very neat.
Everybody says, you know, it's fun. They do the powerful things before anybody else.
Guess what? There's the artist. Right there. If we swing around here, you'll see that he's actually working on one. How cool is that? I'm just kind of killing time here before the parade, and you know, I didn't bring the side-by-side in here, but there are vendors everywhere selling tractor parts and Tupperware and who knows, things of all kinds. So even if you're looking for parts, this is a good place to come also. You want to know the dedication some people have to get stuff to this show? Look at that. Look at that monstrosity. What a cool rig. a nice Dia. It's Ron and Donna Parker's. Big tires on it. Then we got a 1923 D.
That's an A.
That's a D, so that's one of the first years of the D, or that is the first year of the D, so it's one of the first there. Pretty hard to find them, and really good condition, really. And you've got your late unstyled D, styled D, and of course the replacement would have been the R eventually. Fun fact, some people still like the D, so John Deere took all of the spare parts they had and they started fabricating assembling as many Ds as they could in the street outside the assembly plant at John Deere, and those are called streeter Ds because they were built on the street outside of the plant, and they were 1954s, I believe. Of course, now that I got that on video, I'll probably get that wrong. Maybe it's 53. Might be 53. So, very cool. Nice displays out here. Oh, it's a nice shade on that old, looks like an A with cultivators. Keep you out of the sun. This place is hopping. Of course, you got your patio lawn tractors. Came in different colors. I was going to include all of my videos of driving around looking at the static displays in this video, but it made this video way too long. So I will have a separate video driving around looking at many of the exhibits, including many of the 1206s that were present. Heck of a lineup of 4020s here. Thanks for joining. Please remember to like and subscribe if you like this content. Also, check out my other videos of corn picking, plowing, and highlights from the half century of Progress.